Accepting does not mean wanting, liking, or agreeing with something that might have happened or the situation you are in, but acceptance is consciously choosing to embrace instead of resist. So I truly hope that the message I'm sharing inspires and motivates you to improve your life. Now let's get to the point. Welcome back to another episode of ToDaPoint Podcast. And if you're new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you. Good to have you here. The topic of today's video is acceptance. But before I get into the video, I have to share with you the irony in this. This is the second attempt of mine recording this video because the first time I was 20 minutes in until I realized that my microphone was not connected to my phone. I wanted to get mad, but then I realized, you know what, accept the situation for what it is. Let's just try again. I just see this as a new opportunity to make an even better video. Like I said, today's topic is acceptance, and especially acceptance of yourself. I was reading this book the other day, I think it's called 12 Rules for Life, and acceptance was one of the topics being addressed in the book. Something that a lot of people struggle with, including myself sometimes. The thing is, we live in a society where there are unrealistic beauty standards, unrealistic financial standards. And the thing that happens is that when some people feel like they cannot meet the standards or keep up with those standards, they start hating themselves, resenting their lives, which turns people into bitter and angry people. Accepting does not mean wanting, liking, or agreeing with something that might have happened or the situation you are in, but acceptance is consciously choosing to embrace instead of resist. Now, to explain this better, I'm going to use an example that I experienced the other day. I live in the Netherlands and right now it's cold AF. I'm pretty sure if you've been in a cold environment, you know that sometimes unconsciously you tense up your body when it's cold to kind of deal with the temperature a little bit better. What I've noticed is that once you relax, instead of tensing up your muscles, the situation gets a bit more bearable, right? Something so simple and basic, but it works. Because once you tense up, everything feels worse and heavier. And that's the same thing with life. When you decide to stop resisting and accepting things for what they are, meaning see them for what they are, not worse or better, or not trying to control what we think should happen next, you create space for things to unfold the way they should. Not only that, you also create space to gain clarity on perhaps the next best move you need to make to get you into a better situation. And I understand your first reaction might be something along the lines of, well, that's easier said than done. And you're right, it is easier said than done. The thing is, we are complex creatures with our own beliefs, feelings, experiences, perceptions, and need for control. And acceptance is one of the biggest challenges for us because it requires letting go and doing nothing for a certain period of time. But what if you choose to let go anyways? Even though from your point of view, in this situation, maybe it seems like nothing is working out and you're scared or insecure about what's coming. How about letting the things unfold naturally and have faith that the universe always finds a way to let things magically fall into place? The thing is that control is not real. Like, look at life and death, for example. You can try to control that all you want, but when it's your time to go, you're going to go. And it's meaningless trying to control whether or not you're going to go, because we all know that one of the things that's certain in life is that we are all going to die one day. But what we can do and what we can control is to make sure you make the best of the short moment you have here on earth, instead of worrying when it's going to end. To practice acceptance, I like to meditate on a regular basis. I basically do this almost every day. And what better way to sit with yourself and breathe through everything you're experiencing? This teaches you to let go and let your thoughts come and go, see them for what they are without reacting to them. And by doing so, they lose their power. And the thing is, when done meditating, especially if you're a beginner, chances are high that you're still going to start worrying again, and this is normal. But the more you meditate, the easier it becomes and the calmer your mind and spirit will become. And in those moments of silence, you will find a solution to your problems. Key here is to not meditate solely to get those answers, because then you're forcing it. Instead, utilize the power of meditation to create space spiritually, and all of the answers you're seeking will come to you. Accepting what is makes life more fun and less stressful, because you let everything flow the way they have to flow. And I do believe that in the end we all want to be happy, right? So start accepting and start embracing things for what they are, and watch how life flows effortlessly, as it should. Alright, y'all, that was the video for today, a short one. If you found value, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.